One of the things we're doing at the Met is to think more like a media company. We went out to Facebook and they looked at our Facebook work and said, you're doing really great, you're doing 3 posts a day. I think it'd be great if you did 10 posts a day. And of course it's in Facebook interest to say that, but that gives you a sense of what we need to be. We need to be producing stories about what we're doing and getting it out in as many channels as possible, in as many ways as possible. And I think that's what every company is going to have to do. The future of every business is storytelling, and finding the right way to tell the right stories at the right time is going to be key. The audience that we want to reach includes the mass audience, but also includes collectors and people who want to support our mission. So we have to strike the balance of being able to reach anybody in the world, but also reaching donors and supporters who will want to support what we're doing. So that's that combination of being kind of a B2C and a B2B at the same time. A lot of people might look at us and say, well, they're not exactly like us, they're a big museum. Some people think we have large budgets, but we don't. We are a nonprofit, and what I have learned in 2 years of being at the Met is that the work we do here and the lessons we've learned here apply sort of in every business, including the importance of mobile, the importance of social, the importance of video, the importance of thinking of your audience not as millions of people, even though that's what we have, thinking about the right people following you for the right reasons. So audience building is absolutely critical, and you want to build your audience when you don't need them so that they're there when you need them. A lot of organizations, companies are constantly thinking they can just get an audience immediately. You can't. You have to build your audience one person at a time, and you keep them one person at a time. Among other things, thinking about your audience first and then connecting with them with the right messaging at the right time in the right sequence. Well, if you are a baseball fan, you know that grand slams are great, and a lot of organizations want to constantly hit home runs and grand slams. Instead, I like to think that we're a lot better off if we are hitting a lot of singles that you stretch into doubles, a lot of doubles you stretch into triples, and the occasional home run, because that's how you build confidence with your stakeholders, with your bosses, with your investors, with your the folks who supply you the resources to do what you're doing. And long term, I think you're going to be much more successful if you're playing what they call in baseball kind of little ball than just trying to hit home runs all the time and win. You will win on occasion, but you're going to have a much healthier long-term prospects if you are in fact playing little ball. At the Met, our narrative is that we have the world's history of all art here at the Met, and we belong to the world, and everything we do here has an audience in the world. So that's our overarching narrative. How do we make sure that we can get this seen? We tell everybody, visit the Met, you visit the world. In terms of everybody else, you have to find whatever the equivalent of that is for your company and tell your story in that way, and connect it with your marketing, connect with your advertising, connect it with your content marketing, all of that, in order so that people associate you with whatever it is that makes sense for you.